what the heck is wet? Like there's something wet in my shirt. And then I checked like this and welcome back to my channel. This is my, I think, third video or whatever about pregnancy. And in this video, as you guys can see by the title, I'm gonna be talking about my second trimester. And I'm actually right now, I just officially started my third trimester, I think this week. Let me check from my app. I wouldn't keep on track during this pregnancy if it wasn't for my app. So currently I'm right now 28 plus 2 weeks, and so I think I'm just gonna go through like symptoms and stuff that has been happening during the second trimester. Definitely, if you haven't seen my video before that, this one I talk about my first trimester and all of the craziness of throwing up that I had and all kinds of stuff that comes with first trimester. Definitely go and check that one. The very first thing I could say about second trimester is that I feel absolutely like amazing. Okay, I can't say everything feels like amazing. There are things that you will get to know when I tell you guys like that are not so pleasant, but those are just such minor things compared to the first trimester, and I feel so much more great. And during the all of the second trimester, I felt really great, honestly. Except actually in the first weeks, because my sickness went still until the second trimester, the beginning of second trimester, maybe until 15th week. So I was still throwing up, but not every day. And I only threw up in the morning, and then it kind of like week by week went away, and now I haven't thrown up. So I would say the very first symptom during second trimester that is just amazing overall is that I'm so hungry. Like during the first trimester I couldn't keep anything down, but now on the second trimester I can eat a horse. I can eat so much. I can eat anything and everything. The funny thing is that I don't, majority of the time I like, compared to before I was pregnant, I ate not so healthy. Not that I ate really unhealthy either, but I feel like because I'm having a baby, without me knowing, I will be like wanting to eat more healthy. Now this is a thing for third trimester video, but that's when starts all the sweet stuff and I want to eat all the ice cream. But as in for second trimester, I just want to eat like healthy stuff, and I find myself always like wanting, yeah, to eat salads and fruits and all kinds of stuff like that. Yeah, which leads to cravings. And for me, my cravings during this pregnancy, it isn't any kind of crazy soap or like, you know, some weird washing clothes soap or anything like that. Those are the worst. Like those are probably the weirdest ones that you guys heard of. But as in for me, I've craved for like nectarines. So that was like probably until halfway of my second trimester that I could eat like a whole bucket of nectarines in one day. I just ate like so much of it. And then fresh salad. Like I just wanted fresh salad with feta cheese. Is it called feta cheese in English? I think so. And then now a new thing for me is strawberries. So I just want to eat strawberries. But yeah, so those are my cravings for second trimester, or like my pregnancy overall. Then this second trimester is when my stomach pain started. So I couldn't really feel that there is anything inside of me other than like feeling a little bit bloated during first trimester. But second trimester is when I actually realized like, all right, this baby is growing, you know. So I started feeling somewhat of stomach pain. I don't want to call it stomach pain because it wasn't really painful like that. I mean, I've had horrible pains during period, but this was more like you know something's happening. Like you kind of get on your other side, you sometimes get this like, I think because my womb is growing and everything, so I start feeling this weird like that kind of pain. So but it doesn't last for like a whole day or anything. It's more about like a few hours or something, or even half an hour. Then this is a crazy one because I was never expecting my nipples, like my boobs leaking. I was never expecting that. I remember I was sitting on the couch here the other day, like during my second trimester, and I was like, what the heck is wet? Like there's something wet in my shirt. And then I checked like this and I was like, oh my gosh, my nipples are leaking. Like it was actually other side. But since that day, it has been here, and then it doesn't come every day, but it just comes every now and then. I think now it's more consistent because I'm reaching my third trimester, near even, I mean, I just have a few months left for giving birth. But I think every other day, like my nipples just leak, and then sometimes it's this one and sometimes it's this babe, and sometimes they both do it, and it's not a lot. It's just like when it starts dripping, like your shirt will get wet, but then after it stops, it's not really, and it's not like ooh. But yeah, I don't know how to explain it. Like maybe 1 to 2 tablespoons. Was that really something that you needed to know? I don't know. Now you know how much my nipples leak. In the beginning of second trimester, I felt so dizzy and weak, and I think that was because during my first trimester I lost a lot of weight and I couldn't eat, and then so I needed to gain the energy back. And that was actually when we checked. I went for a checkup at the nurse, and they check everything, your blood pressure, everything, and my hemoglobin, is that what it's called in English? Anyway, I will put it somewhere here. I think it's hemoglobin. So, because in Finnish it's hemoglobin. So that one was super low. I mean, it's iron levels. So that one checks your iron levels. So that one was really, really low. I think it was something like 98. And so that's when the nurse gave me a prescription like that I need to start taking iron tablets, and it took probably 2 to 3 weeks for it to kick in, and after that I was fine. And now it's kind of starting to come back. I think it's for different reasons and not for the iron levels being down, but as in for taking the iron medicine, it was I felt great after I got that, and I really noticed like a difference, and I realized, wow, like that was one big thing. Before I was pregnant, I would get my lower back pain because when I was a kid, they measured my back and it's not really straight the way it's supposed to, so it's a little bit bended. So I'm not sure. I know that a lot of pregnant women get back pain during pregnancy, but for me, I think it's even worse because I even have that kind of like bended back. So that back pain, I've never felt such back pain in my life. Like it feels like there are knives stuck into like stuffed into your lower back, and they're just there, and somebody's like squeezing it like this. That's the way it feels like. But that's only if I stand a lot for like the whole day, like if I'm at the mall, or like if I'm at the mall for the whole day. I'm talking about like 6 or 10 hours, like just walking, like being up. But that's not really something that happens. But anyway, like a longer period of staying up. Since first trimester, I started already sleeping on my sides, and I think, yeah, because I think one of the reasons was because Richie didn't want me to sleep on my stomach or anything, because he knew that there's a baby inside of me, even if my belly wasn't so big. So I've been sleeping on my sides, but then obviously like when second trimester hits, I can't sleep on my stomach. and you can't sleep on your back either. So the only options you have is either your right or your left side, and that's how I've been sleeping for so many months now. I mean, for the whole second trimester and starting from first trimester a little bit. And now that it's kicking in, I think about a month ago it kicked in a way that I wake up to huge pain on my waist. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it just gets so numb, and this is not, yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but huge pain. Like, I get bruises on my sides because I just can't. Oh Lord, I can't sleep well these days. Like, I have these certain hours, I think it's 6 hours, and after that I cannot sleep on my sides anymore because that's too much. Then it just come to a point where I just need to stop sleeping, and then I come like sit on the bed and almost fall asleep. And anytime I kind of like, my body tries to cheat, because you know, when you're sleeping you kind of don't realize that you even try to get on your back a little bit. Baby starts kicking, and then it's like she's like, no mommy, we're not doing this right now, and then I go back on my side, and it's painful, guys. Definitely one of the biggest things during second trimester that happens even during pregnancy is finding out the gender. And we found out the gender 21 weeks, I think. And the coronavirus effect stuff that was like, you can't come to ultrasound or anything, they took those restrictions out one day before my ultrasound was, where we find out the gender. And that meant like Richie could come, and that was so sweet, because in Finland, like, that's the last ultrasound that you have. So we went to the doctors and we found out the gender. It was wonderful that Richie got to come with me, and we got to know it at the same time, because I was devastated about the fact that I would know it before him. And then one major thing as well, guys, a lot happens during second trimester. Like, one beautiful, amazing thing is that I started feeling kicks. So I always, before I was pregnant, I always thought like, I wonder how like baby kicks feel like. And you know, you can only imagine, but you can't really know how it actually feels like. And I can't really tell you either, because it's something that you have to experience for yourself. But it's wonderful. And I remember I was 18 weeks, did that say? I think I was 18 weeks when I first felt like the real kicks. And I was sitting on this couch. This couch is a legendary couch. A lot has happened on this couch. I was sitting on the couch and having my hand on it, and I was on my phone, and I was like, what the heck is like happening with my belly? Because I felt this shaking. I don't know, like, it's like I forgot I'm pregnant or something, but it's like I had never felt baby kicks, so I was like not even actually thinking that it could be that. And I took my shirt out and I looked at it, and I saw it like go like this, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's the baby kicking. And yeah, that was like, it was such tiny, but it was like, what are they called? Like, if you get it in your eye, it starts shaking like this. That's how it felt like, but in my belly. And from there, week by week, it got stronger. Now I feel baby kicking a lot. Sometimes she kicks on my side where it doesn't hurt yet. I know it's gonna get painful at some point when baby grows more bigger, but she will kick like on this side, and then at the same time bring her hand from this side, and it just feels so weird. But yeah, like these days, if she's kicking a lot, I can see my belly shaking a lot. Definitely second trimester, I loved it. My third trimester is starting now, and I will try to make a video when I'm huge. Oh, let me show you guys my bump. I don't really have any bump. Do I have a bump, guys? I don't know. Yeah, that's one thing, like my belly doesn't really grow huge, because I've seen pictures of pregnant ladies during this time, like already going on their third trimester, and then being really big, like their belly, which is like everybody has their own size in the belly. I'm not saying there's something wrong with it, but it's just like one good thing that didn't have to be a pain in the ass for me, that my belly would be so big that it would be disturbing me a lot. So second trimester was awesome. I loved it. I definitely, like, yeah, until this point in my pregnancy, I feel great. Right now I feel great, and all I want to do is eat, and I'm actually gonna do that right now after I cut this video. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please like it. Definitely subscribe. I'm gonna be posting more videos. Next week will be another pregnancy video. By the time you guys watch these videos, I've already given birth, so that is crazy. So definitely stay tuned for new videos, and Richie's gonna come with me to this channel, and we're gonna make this channel a family channel after I get to 200 subscribers. So please help me get there by subscribing. That would mean the world to me. And I hope you guys have a lovely week, lovely weekend, wherever and whenever you watch this. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.